Hey everybody, Lewis here, Rshackbbq and other things. Oh man, it seemed like a long winter and the old raging rooster just been out here sitting. Haven't used it once all winter long, but today is absolutely beautiful and I'm gonna fire her up. You know, it's just me and the wife. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do a cook on it, but hey, I gotta. So let's get this thing going and then I'll show you what we're going to be cooking on it tonight. All right, so as we get the fire going here in the firebox, I've got all the vents wide open, including the top stack. What we're going to do is we're going to get this up to somewhere in between 225 to 270. I want to settle it in about 250. So we'll just get a nice cold bed going in here, and we're going to monitor it with our smoke from ThermoWorks, 2-channel. Got one for the pit and then one for the chicken once I get it in here. So yeah, we'll let the pit come up to temp and then we'll get the chicken on and we'll get going here. Here we have our boneless, skinless chicken breast. And all I'm going to do is use the BBQ all-purpose dry rub. Good, this is a good barbecue rub. Get it on there pretty good. Kind of smear it around on it. So what I've done is I have sprayed this with duck fat. I'll show you that here in just a minute. Try to get this one done. And I've put it in here. Duck fat. And we're going to spray it down real quick, both sides, like so. We'll get a couple of these done right now. Then we take our dry rub, we'll get that on there like so. And we'll just come in and kind of pat it down. Flip it over. Let's hit this side with some rub. The duck fat is going to just kind of help the rub stick to it. And it's going to also add some help brown up the breast. So let's get this rub on here. Go pretty generous with it. Something like that. We're going to be doing 5 of these, so I'm going to rearrange these a little bit so I can try to get all 5 on here. Then we're going to take some pads of butter. We're just going to lay it over the top of these. So I've got butter on the ones that I want to have butter on. This one, I'm not putting any butter on. This one is for my wife, but I am going to put some toothpicks in it so I know which one it is. Actually, let's do it this way, like that. Then the last thing we want to do is, I have messy hands. Again, I have some bone broth, and we just want to put a little bit of this down in here, just kind of as a steamer liquid, trying not to get it too much on the chicken so that it can trying to not get too much on the chicken so the chicken will keep its rub on it. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to let this sit here. Okay, so now we have our chicken breast on. We're just going to let it ride. Got the probe in it. We'll just keep monitoring the temp of the pit and the temp of the chicken. We'll take a look at the fire real quick. See, we got a nice clean burn going on. Oh yeah, cherry wood. All right, the smoke is set. It's up to 170 internal. So let's check these with a quick read. Set that down there. Those smell fabulous. They're all above 165. That's what we were looking for. Okay, cool. Let's get these wrapped up in some foil and get a closer look at it. Shut this off. Let's take a quick look at this chicken in our braising fluid. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Set a piece over here. Get these into the house so people can enjoy them. It's going to be so good. All right, let's cut into this piece of chicken and see what we got. Oh yeah, it is juicy. See if we can see this. Look at that. Beautiful looking piece of chicken. Gotta eat it. That is so good. Wow. One more bite. Oh yeah. All right, so you saw how I did that, where I took my chicken breasts, put them in a disposable pan, sprayed them down with duck fat, then I put that BBQ all-purpose barbecue rub on it, and then I took butter and I put them on top of them. Then I added a little bit of bone broth just to kind of keep it steaming. Went out, fired up the big smoker, got a good fire going in it, got it up to 220, and then I put that in there. And then I put the chicken in there and let it just go. I stuck a probe from my ThermalWorks smoke in it, and I also had a pit temp probe on the ThermalWorks to tell me the temp of the pit. Had to come out and put a piece of wood in probably every 45 minutes, half hour to 45 minutes. I stoked the fire up, and this cook actually took a little over 2 hours to get up to 170, in between 165 and 170. Put foil around them, let them sit for 10 minutes or so, and this is what we got. A really, really delicious smoked chicken breast. Like I always say, you can do this too. It's not that hard. Thank you for watching. Grill on, my friends. Until next time.